Hey guys, and welcome to a guide on how to defeat the Slime God from the Calamity mod on Death Mode difficulty. The Slime God is the final unique Calamity boss that you can face in pre-hard mode, and is normally fought after Skeletron. This guide was made in version 1.4.5.002, so any strategies may become outdated as the mod is constantly being updated and changed. This guide will cover the more overall strategies, like building a good arena and learning the boss's attack pattern. First, I will cover the best equipment to use for the fight. For accessories, you will want a large amount of movement accessories, including a dash accessory, frostbark or lightning boots, and either skyline wings or a horseshoe balloon accessory. I also suggest equipping a Nazar, as it prevents the curse debuffs that the red slimes inflict. For weapons, the 5 weapons that you can obtain from shadow chests in the Abyss, one for each class, outclass almost all other pre-hard mode weapons and can kill the slimes pretty quickly. I am using the lionfish weapon, as well as sulfurous armor, frostbark boots, counter scarf, yellow horseshoe balloon, and a Nazar. I have discovered an extremely powerful way to cheese God. It involves using a very long minecart track, about 2/3 of a large world. The track should also be pretty far above the ground. Mine is in the air, but not in the space biome, so I won't get killed by the death mode debuffs. As long as you have the normal minecart, it is crafted with about 15 iron bars, you can almost outrun the slimes with it. When the slimes get off screen for a bit, they will attempt to close the distance between them and you, which results in them flying through any obstacles directly at you. Once they get close enough to you, they will stop flying and drop back to the ground. As long as you are going fast enough, the slimes will always leave the flying state right before they are about to hit you, and they will fall far down, before attempting to fly at you again slightly later. The only issue with this strategy, other than how long it takes to set up the minecart track, is that once all of the slimes are dead, the core will be given a speed boost, which allows it to catch up. You can either dodge the core by jumping in your minecart whenever it charges, or just by leaving the minecart and fighting the last phase normally. Now, if you haven't decided to use the cheese strategy, it is time to build the arena. This arena is fairly simple, with many long platforms positioned above each other. You don't need to stay in a specific biome for this boss, so the arena can be as large as you are willing to build. If you find yourself meeting the edges of your arena frequently, and taking damage because of it, then there is no reason not to expand the arena. You can also use heart lanterns and campfires to boost your regeneration. This arena is designed to give you the most freedom possible when dodging the boss's attacks, so it is not very complex. As we get further into the hard mode bosses, most arenas will be practically the same, since the bosses are not affected by blocks. Now, for the real fight. When you summon the boss, do so on top of your arena. One quirk of the Slime God is that the main slimes have a difficult time going down through platforms. They need to use a specific ground pound attack while possessed by the core, or be in the flying state in order to go down, so the best area to be is below them. The Slime God core is one of the more difficult parts of the fight. It deals a lot of damage, as well as giving you the distorted debuff, which makes you unable to move up or down. Getting hit by the core can be a death sentence if you are stuck between the slimes. Whenever you are in danger, you can drop down a platform, and the slimes will stay above you. You should constantly be dashing in the direction you are going, as it will help with going slightly faster, as well as messing with the Slime God core's tracking. You should focus on killing the Crimson Slime first, as it inflicts the Cursed debuff, and prevents you from using any items. You can also equip a Nazar to prevent its effect. You can actually obtain Nazars from the Crimson Slime's minions, so you will probably come across one while fighting. The boss slime's healths are all surprisingly small, so the fight goes from 2 large slimes to 4 small slimes to only the core, quicker than you might expect. The slimes will summon minions and floating mines, so don't stay in the same place for too long, because the mines can trap you. Once you kill the slimes, focus on killing all of the minions left over before dealing more damage to the core. Once the core is at about 20% health, it will start teleporting and shooting mines, and minions can become an additional issue while dodging it. And, of course, practice makes perfect. If you are struggling, just take some time to analyze its attack pattern, and you will learn how to dodge it. I mean, you could always just use the minecart strategy, but I can't tell you what to do. That's about it. If you have any questions about the strategies used in this video, feel free to ask in the comments below. This is the final pre-hard mode boss, but I might start work on the hard mode Calamity boss guides. Thanks for watching, and see you all later.